Hello to all my tingle fans, and welcome back to Only Tingles ASMR. Today's going to be another video in the Murdle series. I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've done a Murdle video. The first thing is Penny is in the background snoring pretty hard. I hope that's not distracting. I kind of thought maybe it'd be a nice little trigger to have. It might stop any minute, but let me know what you guys think, if you actually are okay with the background snoring or if that's a little off-putting. But I have the Myrtle book here, and then I'll be doing the hard candy mouth sounds as always. I think it's been a while since I've done a board game. I know I was doing harmonies for a while. There was that Let's Go Tokyo game. I've done a couple. So I'm probably going to get one of those videos recorded here pretty soon and up on the channel. I've been trying to mix up the different types of content too, with, opening card packs and just video games and all sorts of kind of different things. So just trying to see what everyone enjoys the most. I'm also trying to mix up the difference between the soft-spoken, the whispers, sometimes just no talking at all. Anyway, just all in all, appreciate the continued support. All the comments, likes, people subscribe. It's amazing. I truly, I love the little community that we're building. So just wanted to thank you all again, as always. So let me jump right into this. Get a hard candy here. Put that off to the side and center this a little bit. Okay. I was also thinking about doing like a work with me video. I think I did one on the channel a while ago, where I'm just typing, doing my normal 9 to 5 job, and you all can just kind of get the background sounds, the typing, that kind of thing. So maybe I'll get another one of those up soon. But let's get into this. So if you guys remember, I think the first time we're on level 3 difficulty. I think the first time I tried to do a level 3 difficulty, I didn't get it. I didn't get the right answer. The second one I attempted, we did get right, and I remember somebody pointed out that I couldn't figure out why I was missing squares. One of the followers or subscribers on the channel pointed out that I actually skipped one of the steps. So appreciate you for that. Probably explain why I didn't get every single square filled out, but we will see if we can successfully complete another one today. Flip some pages for some nice sounds. As always, I'll kind of read through everything, and then we'll get to the clues and evidence and see what we can do. Unusual webbing, unnatural crimes, camping alone in a national park, deductive logico dreamt about ancient ruins and a park ranger being murdered. When he woke up, he He saw the dream had come true. Suspects. Mayor Honey. He's on a retreat in the woods to reevaluate his political prospects in the wake of the latest scandal, murder. He's 6 foot, left-handed, hazel eyes, brown hair, and he's a Scorpio. Then there's Principal Applegreen, a strict principal about everything except getting away with murder. His hands are always covered in chalk. 5'11", right-handed, blue eyes, blonde hair, Libra. Coach Raspberry. One of the best coaches this side of the Mississippi, regardless of which side you're on. 6 feet, left-handed, blue eyes, blonde hair. He's an Aries. Chancellor Tuscany. As the head of Deduction College, I think that's the only female suspect here. Actually, it doesn't say what Coach Raspberry is, so we don't know actually, but anyway. She has deduced the best way to play the game of academic power politics. Reward your allies, punish your enemies, and don't be afraid to kill. 5'5", left-handed, green eyes, gray hair, Libra. The ancient ruins outdoors. These are our locations now. Maybe they are some kind of marker to tell aliens locations of interest. The hot spring spa, indoors. People travel from hundreds of miles to take pictures of themselves in these hot springs. The party lake, sounds like a vibe. Outdoors. People have been known to drown in this lake, so people have been known to hide bodies in its ice-cold waters too. The entrance gate, outdoors. A huge gate that advertises a place where you can disconnect from the modern world for a price. Okay, and our weapons. A poisonous spider, lightweight, made of a live animal. Definitely not an accident. Its unusual webbing shows that the spider is not native to these woods. A pair of gardening shears, medium weight, made of metal. Rusty, heavy, and dangerous. You could trim a hedge or years off someone's life. A bow and arrow, medium weight, made of ceramic, linen, and feathers. Look at this thing. What a beauty. Look at the feathers on the arrows as they fly towards your head. A climbing axe, heavy weight, made of metal and wood. You could climb up a cliff and behold the beauty of the natural landscape, or kill someone. And last but not least, our motives. To rob the victim as part of a real estate scam, to see if they could, to escape blackmail. Interesting. Okay, so we've got our suspects, locations, the weapons, and the motives. So we're going to work to fill this all these boxes out to get the answer. As always, we'll go through the clues and evidence one by one and solve them as we can and as we get more information. I'll mark the things that we know are not true with an X, and the things that we do know as true with a circle. I'm going to try to be conscious of remembering that when we know something isn't true, like, we can rule out other things that we've also learned. Like, you have to kind of just make sure you're paying attention to all the boxes, so I have to remember to stay conscious of that while we do this. Okay, let's do it. Logical had seen poison spiders used before, but only ever as part of a real estate scam. Okay, so we're assuming poison spiders can only be used as a real estate scam, so let's do poison spider and then real estate scam. So we know a poison spider cannot belong to one of these other motives, and and then none of the other weapons could belong to this motive. So we know this one's good. Principal Applegreen was not at the entrance gate. Okay, which one is Principal Applegate? I think this one. No, principal apple green is this, and then the entrance gate is this gate. So, okay. So we know principal apple green is not at the entrance gate. Let me make sure the motives and weapons match up across the board here. Like we're not missing anything else on this last one anywhere. Okay. Principal apple green. Okay. The shortest suspect had a climbing axe. Our shortest suspect is Chancellor Tuscany. So Chancellor Tuscany had a climbing axe. So then we will put the circle there. She couldn't have had any other weapons. And then the weapons couldn't have belonged to any other suspects. Can we rule out anything else at this point? I don't think so. Traces of a weapon made of a live animal were found in the ancient ruins. Wait a minute. Okay, so the spider was at the ancient ruins. So then we also know that the motive and the location match up now. So let's go down and make sure because we know the poison spider was used as a real estate scam. So the real estate scam is associated with the ruins as well, because the spider was found at the ruins. Sorry, Penny is really snoring. She's getting it. Hopefully it's nice for you guys. Okay, we got this one. The suspect wanted to see if they could had a weapon made at least partially of ceramic. Okay, so that's gonna be the bow and arrow. So the motive to see if they could have the bow and arrow. So that would be here, which means we'll cross these out. Bow and arrow, see if they could. I don't think we can do anything else with that yet. Okay. Coach Raspberry was seen swimming in ice cold water. Coach Raspberry, ice cold water, Party Lake. Okay. The gardening shears were right-handed, so we know that's a right-handed suspect. Principal Apple Green is the only right-handed suspect, so Principal Apple Green had the gardening shears. The suspect who wanted to escape blackmail was seen outdoors. Okay. The suspect that wanted to escape blackmail was seen outdoors. Which one was outdoors? Oh, well, it's 3 different locations, so we have to just rule out the one that's indoors. So that is the hot spring. Some unusual webbing was found beside the forest ranger, so we know the webbing was the spider was the murder weapon. Okay, so I'm missing quite a few things here. We know the spider is associated with the real estate scam, and that was at the ancient ruins. See, this is where I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm like behind. Like, where am I missing things? associated with the suspect, though, I don't believe. Logical had seen poison spiders, but only in part of a real estate scam. Oh boy. It feels like there's way too many empty boxes, like I'm forgetting something. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. Principal Applegram was not at the entrance gate. Principal Applegate did have shears. We don't know the location, so... Okay. So we know, though, that she's not here. So we know the weapon. We know she can't be. Okay, I just gotta go back through these. She had to be at the ruins. We know the ruins. Okay. The ruins had the spider, so that can't be it. So we know that she was then at the spa. Okay, we're making progress. Just gotta use our brains, right? That's all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put shears over here. Okay. We're making moves. We're making moves. Do we know her motive? Not yet. I don't think yet. Okay. The shortest suspect had a climbing axe. So the shortest suspect was who? The Chancellor had a climbing axe. Well, okay. Perfect, right? Climbing axe. Well, we know there are only two options left, the ruins or the gate. It can't be the ruins because we know the spider was at the ruins. So that means she was at the gate. Okay. So then we know over here, this is the gate. Okay, I'm making moves. I like it. Okay, axe. We don't know the motive yet. Okay. Traces of a weapon made of live animal were found in the ancient ruins. So a live animal, yeah, we got all that. I think I should be able to figure out locations here, motives. We know the location of the motive with the real estate scam. Let me try to just go through these again. Live animal were found at the ancient ruins. I think we already got that. Like, we already know all that stuff. Ancient ruins. What motives do we know? Okay. The suspect who wanted to see if they could had a weapon made at least partially of ceramic. The ceramic one. Could it have been Coach Raspberry? We know Coach Raspberry was swimming, and we know the weapon that was swimming was the bow and arrow. So that's where. Okay. Nice. Which means okay. So then we know Coach wanted to have the bow, and he was the one that wanted to see if he could. the spider. The spider belonged to, what's this person's name now? Mayor Honey. So we know Mayor Honey wanted to do it for a real estate scam. Wow, look at us go. I think I'm closing in. We know the real estate scam is associated with the ruins and the spider. Locations with the motive. Okay. The motive to, for the real estate scam, we know they were at, okay, right, and then we know the motive for, to do it if they could is right here. I mean, I already know who did it, right? We know who had the spider, and we know the motive and everything. I'm trying to just make sure I can figure out the entire box, but yeah, technically we solved it. Mayor Honey, the spider, the ancient ruins. Excuse my terrible handwriting. Because of a real estate scam. But let me just see if I can fill in these last couple ones. The shears were at the spa. Shears spa. The gardening shears were right-handed. Principal apple green. Principal apple green's motive was the real estate scam. Oh fuck, wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh no, I just confused myself. No. Principal apple green. Cheers. Oh, wait, we know that's a circle because we've ruled other things out. Oh, got it. Okay, I think we're good. That means the spa, the motive was to rob the victim. Okay, which means to escape blackmail. Gate, the outdoor gate. Pickaxe, the axe with the chancellor. So, okay, escape blackmail. Wow, I think we did it. I think everything matches up. So we have Mayor Honey, spider at the ruins to escape real estate. Ruins to escape real estate. Spider, or to not to escape real estate, to do a real estate scam, and then the ruins. So that matches up. Principal apple green with the shears at the spa to rob the victim. Spa associated with rob the victim. Shears, rob the victim. Spa. Coach, bow and arrow. The water, the lake, to see if they could. Lake, to see if they could. Bow and arrow, to see if they could. Lake, perfect. I think we got it. I think we finally, well, not finally did it. Well, I guess, yeah, because the last one we didn't get all the boxes, so this would be finally got it. Let me double check the back. Let's see, this was number, I think, 5. real estate scam. Let's go. We got it. I think I got all of them. Apple green, pair of gardening shears, hot springs, rob the victim. Apple green, shears, hot springs. Oh, I thought it was a spa. Hot springs, to rob the victim. Yeah, Coach Raspberry, bow and arrow, party late to see if they could. Yeah, raspberry, bow and arrow, party late to see if they could. Nice. All right, we did it. I love it. We got all of them. Okay, we're not as dumb. We're not as dumb as we thought at the beginning. That's good. We like that. Cool. Well, that was a fun video. I'm glad we knocked this one out. I think I'm gonna keep it at that for today. Just that one video. I'm finally looking at buying an upgraded camera and a mic because a lot of you guys have been commenting that the whispers aren't coming through as much as they used to. Nothing has changed with my mic setup. I'm using a simple iPhone right now, and I've got it on the same kind of tripod and all that. So I have to look into why that's happening. I've tried just like resetting my phone. I've Googled it a few times. Apologies, Penny is still snoring very loudly, but ultimately I'm trying to figure out a setup as I keep doing this. The community keeps growing. I really want to come into this and start making some higher quality videos for everyone, so bear with me as I kind of work through some of that stuff and make sure the finances are all on point. So yeah, as always, I hope this video gave you some great tingles. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. All the support means a lot, and we'll see you on the next one.